What is going on, guys? This is Penzik here with Reaper Gaming. We are at the end of week 3. I skipped week 2 because we sorted that in between week 1, week 2 type of thing on Tuesday instead of Thursday. So today is Thursday the 8th. We've got a week left on our quest to a million, and technically, as of yesterday, I could have said it was successful. And I'll show you guys where we stand now and why we would have finished it yesterday here. So Copia, when I logged off last night, had her full. Iron ingots, guys. Iron ingots have been going hot for me at big money, too. A stack of 99 cost me like 6,000, maybe 7,000. Um, let's go look at it exactly right here, because I'm in a housing district. Iron ingots have been flying off the shelf for me. That's what's worked the best. So I've been doing a material supplier right in the housing industry or housing area. So iron ingots, a stack of 60 or a stack of 99 at 68 a piece. Let me do this. It's gonna be stupid today. Oh, I don't have no gil, so it's not gonna let me change it. Let me grab the gil. Let me grab the gil, and we'll show you. So we'll see how much gil we're sitting at on Copia itself. 864,000. Let's withdraw it. So as of right now, we're looking on goal to make our million that I wanted to make off of just the buying and selling off of the dumb stuff here. So let's go see. 6,732 gil if I buy a stack of 99. We've been splitting them up and selling them for anywhere from 400 gil each in stacks 33 to 200. I think at one point we were up at as high as 700 gil. And you guys can see, you know, chicken breasts have been solid. Iron ingots have been clutch. I mean, that's on my server, that consumable right there, the iron ingot. As you can see, already today we've got a set sold. Yesterday we had a ton of them sell. Just a ton of them. And you can see we've bounced it back and forth up to, we've quadrupled our money on it. Sorry, guys. Flu season. But we've quadrupled our money here. 100% quadrupled our money off of a 500 or 5,000 gil investment. And keep in mind, we are no missions, no crafting, no nothing like that. We are literally buying from the retainer or from the sellers here, the material suppliers, etc., flipping it and selling it. And we're buying off the boards and selling it. Now, earlier in the video, I said technically our million, we're at 864,574 right now as of this morning. We've got some stockpile of shit too. As you guys can see, my iron ingots are pretty much almost cleared out. They've been trying to combat me here. We're going to restock our iron ingots. So let's get that pulled up. But I'm going to show you guys, you know, something that we did here. And I've talked about it previously. It's that finding, I don't want to say an idiot, because they're not really idiots, it's a mistake. And you want to find that board mistake. And yesterday morning, I found 2. I found 2 big ones. Now, I don't need the gil, but for the sake of the video, we can reference this just so you guys see. And this was a huge mistake by the seller, and he ended up messaging me after it happened. Real nice guy, and I hooked him up. I saved his day so he wouldn't lose his ass on his items. But I'm going to show you exactly what I look for and what he did. Earrings, was it defending? Right there. You guys see that? HQ 150,000. He did this twice. Forgot a 0. He wanted to go 1.5 million to combat the lowest price on the boards. He missed a 0. He just straight up missed a 0, and that's not the only one he did. I think it was this casting maybe. Yeah. So that's yesterday morning. I snagged 2 of them at 150,000 each for HQ, so I was in them 300K. I could have flipped these for $1 million each. We would have been almost 3 million gil by the end of the week 4. Off of that mistake right there, off of that mistake of one person. Kind of helped him out though. You know, he messaged me right after he seen it popped up. Didn't realize he did it. I don't need the gil. It was a good reference though of what we look for. And normally at that point I'd say, hey, you know, tough shit. I've done it myself. It's a lesson learned by. But I don't really need the gil. I make a ton of my own gil and karma. You know, I made a buddy. What I did is he helped me out. I helped him out. I sold them both back for 500K. So I made 200K profit off of that, which technically I didn't throw onto Copia yet. Just because he messaged me after it and I did all my transfer of the money. And so what I did is I just paid Copia back the 300,000 plus fees or whatever that it would have cost to kind of keep it pure off of just the merchants, to see what we could do just off the merchants here with no more board. But at the end of the day, I made 200K profit off of his mistake, and he didn't lose his ass, and I made a friend. And I know you guys are probably out there like, well, screw him, you know, you need to go, blah, blah, blah. Karma goes a long way, and I seen it earlier that day, or later that day, it actually helped me out. I did a Silver Grace Rapier, just trying to throw a normal quality up on the board to fill the gap because nobody's in that normal quality gap, which means I don't have to compete. So they're selling them at 4.5 million. I throw it up at 2.5 million. People who don't have the 4.5 to buy it might have the 2.5 to buy it. I move them at 2.5, still make a profit quicker than trying to do 4.5. At 1%, just popping out a normal quality one, I HQ'd it. So RNG Jesus came through and HQ'd one for me, and I threw it up on the board, sold it at 4.5 million 30 minutes later. So it didn't really hurt me. I've got pretty much 40 million sitting in the bank, guys. So his extra 3 million isn't gonna make or break me, but I made a buddy. You know, so just that's off the one retainer. Let's see if anything else sold. But that is the example. You know, that is a prime example. There's another half. That is the prime example of, you know, what you want to be looking for on the boards. Let's see here. Nothing off fill. Now, here's the rapier. Let's see. I think it was off Pellin. But this is going to be, that was the karma thing for me. That's how I knew I made the right choice. I made a buddy. Yeah, let's see. We sold some shit last night. Silver Gray. Dude, that was a 1%. And that's my luck with crafting, is I could be 98% normal quality. At 1%, I'll hit HQ all day. I don't fucking get it, but that's that random number game. And you guys can see, you know, we do 1.5 million, 950,000. And this is that normal quality shit that I talk about, that nobody's touching those boards. So when you got stuff listed for 5, 10 million, 4.5, 5 million, you know, people will take that budget all day. That there was none up there yesterday, so that was a good sell. And that's what I do, crafting wise, is I find the voids and I fill them. I don't have to compete. I don't have to price war. I find what's not up there, or if they're not touching the normal quality, I'll do the normal quality. I don't compete there. So my normal, this will vary from anywhere from 10 to 60 million in a week, just because I spend so much, make so much, spend so much. But as of right now, at the end of week 3, if we were to take our totals, ignore the board, what I did yesterday off of those 2, we are sitting comfortably at 864,574 gil with almost a full board. I got to finish putting it up there, but I think we're going to make, by next Thursday, I think we're going to make that million. And technically, like I said, if we really wanted to, we could count that one set, and we would be over the million. Even with that 200K profit I made off of it. See, 250. Let's Just 200. Let's get it moving. I want to start clearing this one out. How are we looking on clear glass lens? We still got some up there. Anybody else messing with it? They are. They're sort of messing with it. So we'll go 200. We've got room for profit on these. Because you got to remember, we're buying real low, selling pretty high. And then the things that, dude, iron ingots, guys, for me, and that's the trick. Find the objects on your server that are moving a lot. And majority of the time, it's going to be your consumables. I mean, look, this dude, 250 for 99 because I was sold out. And he had a good price point up there, you know. It is what it is. But you can see 500 for 10, 510, 1,000 for 5. So you find your consumable item that people need a lot, throw it up there. Potting soil, 700. So we could technically do probably 1,000 at 33. And then we'll throw one more iron ingot up there just because the iron ingots, like I said, they just go. 400, 33. And the overall trick is, remember, not stacks to 99. I know you want to move that whole stack for a big profit, but us as crafters, us as with the consumables, sometimes we only need 10. Sometimes we only need 5. So if you got a stack of 99 and Billy's got a stack of 33, I'm buying a stack of 33 because I don't want to spend all that extra on shit I may not use again. So even though I know like some of these ingots and that I utilize, copper, nickel, blah blah blah, I craft these into stacks of 99. But if I gotta buy something like logs, I tend not to buy a full stack of 99. I'll buy smaller stacks first, just because I don't want to be a huge investment in because of the price fluctuation. If I can make it, I'll craft a ton of it. If I can get the materials cheap. If I have to buy it, in my case, logs. The only time I'll buy a giant stack is if it's dirt cheap. Like if they made a mistake. So keep it in smaller stacks of 10, stacks of 3. I do a lot of the, let's do this. Actually, Pellin, you can see that one on. For when I sell some of these items to make a profit off of. Like here we go, view sale history. Chromite ingots, stacks of 3. Stacks of 3 are going to move because 90% of the time they only need 1. They may need 2, some recipes for 3s. So stacks of 3 will move. You just got to make sure you're doing it right. And this is stuff we make extra gil on a side or clear out inventory, blah, blah, blah. And in fact, those I think I crafted a stack of 99 and didn't need that many. So, but that's what it is, guys. I think we're going to hit our goal, which is great. I'm happy there off that experiment. Like I said, we didn't travel really. We didn't craft. This is no quest money. This is no mission money. This is nothing else other than straight buy from A, sell to B. And it's working. You guys could like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to give up your tips on what you do to make money, let them know. We appreciate it, guys. But thank you for watching.